Set in one of our city's most iconic locations, Elizabeth Quay, Six Head is fast becoming Perth's premier steakhouse. This architecturally designed restaurant was curated for a premium dining experience, but it focuses on one thing: simplicity. Tell us a little bit about the diner experience when we come and eat here at Six Head.
A lot of what we do is around the people that we hire. We've hired a lot of very, very good local sommeliers, wait staff, managers to support the business. We put a lot of time into training, so the elevated guest experience is what we're looking for. When you walk into the restaurant, you obviously see the lush furnishings, and then obviously the quality of the service, the quality of the product. You'll have an all-round wonderful experience, I guarantee. But we want to make sure that Six Head isn't just a brand that's operating in Western Australia. We're actually working with local growers to get the best quality product to the guest.
The menu here is seasonal, which means you're only getting the best of the best from local WA and Australian vendors. It's prepared in a way that emphasises those natural flavours, all while celebrating the authenticity of local produce. Yum. And who better to do that than the man who designed the menu, Chef Tommy, leading the team that delivers Perth's finest steak, whether that be Wagyu, ribeye, T-bone or a tomahawk. You have the title, it's a pretty big title, of Perth's best steak. So how do you keep up that reputation?
Firstly, we work incredibly closely with purveyors to make sure that things are consistent and that we are always buying the best beef that we possibly can. Internally, we've got a very structured program in terms of our training for our chefs. Nationwide, we've got a grill master. It's a guy based in Sydney called Lucky. Wears bright red jacket. It's called the Bull. So he goes around, he teaches all of our chefs how to cook and works really closely in developing the chefs that specifically deal with grilling our meat.
One of the big things that people talk about here is the dry aged program.
Specifically, our dry aged program was actually born during COVID. We took all of our primal meat and we went through and we covered them all in Wagyu fat mixture with butter. Fingers crossed, they all went into the fridge and they were left for 5, 6, 7 weeks. They ended up being something that's become a signature part of the brand. The essence of dry aging is we're trying to reduce the moisture content in the meat, and then you're enhancing all the flavors. And then you've also got the breakdown of the proteins in the meat. So that kind of builds into the tenderness of the meat.
While the menu is heavily focused on the best beef our state has to offer, it's not just about red meat.
We're trying to source some of the best seafood that we can, so we've got kingfish here. We also have marron from Map. We're pretty blessed up here. We get a lot of good produce coming through our doors.
Many of us enjoy a good glass of wine with dinner, but a large wine list can be daunting, which is why Six Head have an in-house sommelier on hand to help you pick from the list of 250 local and Australian wines stocked right here in the restaurant. You haven't tried true luxury dining in Perth until you've been to Six Head. Open 7 days a week from lunch through dinner, there really is something for everyone, and I for one will certainly be back.